Hello,
Hello,
welcome.
everybody.
Last event of 2025. We've made it.
Yeah, when you said that, I was like, wow, really?
Really, really. Yeah, and Kim White the other day was shocked that we've been doing coding with Sam for over a year now.
Oh my gosh.
Which just
Do you
blows
feel
my
like you've
mind.
become a better coder through this?
A little bit, but I'm definitely not able to code anything from scratch. But I can definitely work my way through a recipe.
Yeah, it's the combination of implementing it, I think, and then also writing it up and reviewing from a grammar and writing perspective, the code recipe posts, it all helps,
Yes, it does.
Welcome, everyone saying hi. Hi, happy holidays, everyone. We have just, I guess, 2 weeks-ish in 2025 left. I was making new spreadsheets for 2026 for a bunch of things this morning. It doesn't feel real, but that's what we are.
Yeah, I have
Amazing.
all of the dates for every single event that we're going to have next year already.
Oh my
And so
goodness.
that's what I was planning yesterday. So I will be releasing those dates very shortly. And I really hope people will add them to their calendar ahead of time, because a common thing I hear is I didn't block my time for this. So I have everything a year in advance for you. Please block your time. Join these events live.
They are
They're,
super helpful. And the
they are
event you're
helpful.
watching today is our Coding with Sam. That's why I said, do you feel like you've become a better coder? If you've been tuning in for the past year, if you've just tuned in here and there, this is our series where Sam, without a coding background, implements code recipes that we have published on our blog, published in our Snippets library on a demo site. And sometimes they require a little code tweaking. Sometimes they're very drop-in, but it's all to get you more comfortable using custom code to extend the functionality of Paid Memberships Pro in a safe way. You're not going to blow up your site, just so you can achieve the little tweaks that you need to make your membership site just yours. So I know that all of you out there value the customizability of Paid Memberships Pro, the control you get when you use an open source membership plugin like Paid Memberships Pro. So we're here to break down the barriers to making those customizations. So what are we coding today?
Today, we're going to be talking about how you can create a discount code for expired members. I very briefly skimmed this. I think you can tell it how long this code can be used for right after they expire. But we're going to dive in and find out.
I haven't used this one lately, but I guess if it's recommended for this, it must have been recently updated, recently tested by someone in the team, I would think.
Yes, I think it. I
give
hope
it a shot.
The blog post was updated. I hope the code was tested too.
I'm sharing the link here in chat. Sam, what's kind of the best use case for this? What do you, it's pretty self-explanatory, but what's kind of like the meat and potatoes of why would a membership site want to implement this kind of custom code?
Yeah, so giving people, or we actually do this at PM Pro to a certain extent. We used to do it a little bit more before we had the first year 50% off, but in the past, if someone cancels their subscription, they get an expiration date. Or if it's a one-time payment, they have an expiration date. And sometimes people miss those warnings that their membership's going to expire, and they don't realize they're going to lose access to everything. This is a great code to say, okay, let's maybe say 14 days after their expiration, they get a discount code to give them a little bit of money off to join back into our membership. Or maybe they're not even getting money off, but you want the discount code to be there to track how many people are actually going to be coming back if you use this recipe. That's a good way just to know, is this strategy bringing back people, or are you still ending up with that churn?
Yeah, very cool. And Katie added, this could be really helpful to retarget members who cancel. I sell teaching resources and some members cancel for the summer. Could be a good comeback in September promo. Absolutely.
100%.
There's lots you can tweak. You can tweak a ton of things in this. So yeah, it's good for that tracking. And then it's also, like you said, good for the retargeting people who cancel and giving them an incentive to stick around.
Yeah, so I'm going to copy this, and I'm also going to scroll down to how to customize the code. So it says you can customize the validity of the discount code further by changing plus 14 days duration to control how long the discount remains valid. So yeah, that's like the time frame that's available to them to come back. So let's put the code in Code Snippets plugin by Code Snippets Pro. Not affiliated, just love it. I'll add a new code, and this will be discount code for expired members. We'll paste it in. I think I actually have to read this because I don't know if I need to have a code already created on my site or not. This says create custom discount code. So it looks like the code itself will be creating the custom discount code, and I'm not going to be going into membership settings, discount codes to create the discount code. I could be wrong, but let's find out. Okay, so member expired, create discount code on expiration, create a code for expired users only. Make this something unique for expired code. So this must be the name of what you're calling that discount code. I've said it in previous open office hours and coding with Sam's. I always label my discount codes in a way that I can easily go back and find and figure out just by looking at the name as to why I created this discount code. It's like a breadcrumb for myself and for the team. So for this case, instead of PM Pro, I'm going to say expired. That way I can track if you've expired and you use this code, I know that you're coming back and it's my strategy is working. Okay, so discount code.
And it looks like that line there on 42, it's going to also put some magic in place. So the code's value will be the prefix and then the user ID. So it'll be like expired 31. So you could further customize this if you wanted to, or put a hyphen in there or whatever you wanted to do. But it will create a unique code per user that expires, and the prefix will just create a pattern. So you've established the pattern here, expired ID.
Oh, okay, I see that. Okay, so if we do like expired hyphen user, then we would get expire dash user ID, and it would just be the number that pops in there.
Correct.
So let's do that. So again, you can track it even more. And I do not understand these dates things, but I guess we're just going to leave it as is because this is the plus 14 is what is in the instructions so we can change. So like we'll just take Katie's instance for an example. I think summer, at least in the States, is like close to 60 days. So I'm going to say plus 60 days. If you expire, you have 60 days to use this code.
Yep. And that kind of date math is really cool. That PHP string to time, you can do plus 1 month, plus 1 year. It's pretty flexible. I can look up the string to time function on the PHP doc.
Oh, this one right here?
Area.
So it doesn't need to be days.
Do a lot of things. It could be months.
Be plus
2 months.
2 months.
Yep.
That's cool. We should update the post to also say that. That way you're not having to figure out how many days it is. Okay. So then here is where we're going to set the payment information as to what this discount is going to give them. I do not remember my pricing for my levels, but we'll say the initial payment when they come back is $20 and their recurring billing amount is going to be $45. So you get a pretty significant discount by using this code and coming back to my membership. And then I don't think I want to set anything else on here. We don't want a billing limit. We don't want cycle, trial, expiration. Okay, and then here's where we're also going to change that same discount code name.
Kim White, if you recently tested this, you might need cycle number and cycle period. Would we need
What
like
do those
one
do?
and the word month? Let me look it up quick.
Oh, because that tells you how often your billing goes. Gotcha. Okay. So 1 month. I think Mary's the author of this, but
okay.
Okay, so that would be you pay $20 now and you pay $45 every month. I think that's the way it would work. And then I changed this said PM Pro earlier, and I changed this to match the discount code that I put here, the prefix that I put here.
Did you write month with capital M month?
Nope.
Yeah, do that. We might want to just expand a little bit on that piece. No expiration note. Yeah, I think that is right. I'm looking at the database structure, but we'll test it. That's what this is for.
We'll save and activate it. We'll see. I don't know. Cool. Okay, but how can I actually test this? Because they get an email.
Do you have email log on this site?
No.
So if you want to install the email log plugin, otherwise we will see the code get created when you expire. So I would give yourself a membership level with an expiration date in the past, and then we'll trigger the action scheduler event that runs membership expirations, and it should insert the code. If you wanted to install email log, then we could adjust the membership expired email template to include that template variable for the renewal code in it, but we could at least just first test. If you want to look at settings, discount codes, and show that there is no code that looks like this yet, the act of your membership expiring will insert an entry here.
Okay, so there is no code. And then if I edit my member, I don't even know if I have a level. I do. Okay. And I edit this, I will set an expiration. You said in the past, so like
in the past, yeah, that'll like that Thursday way when the cron runs, it'll expire. I think it'll still process as an expiration, not a cancellation. It's a hard one to test because, and I think our logic, if it's in the past,
that's 2026.
It's still run
cancel in the right year, Sam. I'm a year ahead. Okay. So now I've actually expired 2 days ago. So let's see if we have a discount code here now.
You won't until you run the action scheduler process, the background process that processes expiration. Sometimes people get confused about this. They're like, I have an expiration date in the past. Why is that? It's like you just manually added expiration to someone. The systems in Paid Memberships Pro that look up users that need to be expired and handle that process, they run as a background task so that your site isn't, processing too many things at one time, so that can be deferred, and all the logic that could potentially happen at expiration, all the creative things that people do with that event. So are you in the pending? Go to the pending. There's a lot of steps to this. I probably should have said, wait a minute on this code recipe. You got this. Let's just run them all. Push the check mark to select the entire column because I don't exactly know which one.
And I can't bulk run.
You can't run? All right, just click run on every one. Action Scheduler's newer feature of Paid Memberships Pro. We used to use what's called WP Cron. Action Scheduler's more robust as we've grown our membership site size. You guys have too if you've been with us for 15 years. And the size of your membership may have gotten, there you go. So user ID 1 is going to expire. Perfect. So Action Scheduler is just a more robust way to process lots of potential things in a safe way that won't crash your site, drain resources. It kind of is designed to optimize the most important tasks over the least important task. Did it happen or not yet?
Not yet.
Didn't create the code?
No.
Go back to the Action Scheduler. I know there's two pieces to expiration. There's queuing up the job. What's under pending? And what's under complete?
There's 9 pages of completed.
Check now. Check the discount codes now. Action Scheduler is built into Paid Memberships Pro, Katie, and we do it pretty smartly. It's one library that a lot of WordPress plugins share. Okay. So you do not need to install it. We bundle the library if it's not already detected and present in your membership site, or it's a shared library that other plugins like WooCommerce also includes Action Scheduler. Lifter LMS includes Action Scheduler features. So you will not need to install it. It's just gonna, as long as you're on, is it 3.5 that added Action Scheduler, Sam?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay. So it worked. You saw the code get created. That's because there's 2 pieces to the expirations. The first job says, find me everybody that should expire. Okay, now I have a subset of people to run this task for, and then run the expirations. So it's in a small site, it's unnecessarily discrete, those processes that are probably fine to just run all in one. But in a huge site, you could imagine it locates 10,000 records on December 31st that need an expiration run. Then it knows how to smartly batch them as secondary processes. So, hey, we're learning a lot in this.
We are learning. The other thing I want to learn and figure out is I did not put a membership level in the code, but it does assign a membership level that can be used with this discount code. So I wanted to go back to the code to find out, like, does it grab what level I had that canceled?
Bingo.
Or do I have to put a level number in there and it just defaulted to 1?
So your function to create the code, look at that line 27. What does that tell you?
Create a custom discount code for the user ID with the level ID. So it'd be the one that they held. And that's auto magic.
There's tons more you could do with this. If you wanted to like upsell on expiration, you could create 2 codes. You could create a code that works for 2 different levels. Like, do you want to renew basic, or do you want this like extra sweet deal to upgrade to premium or professional? So that's also possible. But in this case, it's renew your previous level and at these specialty terms. Yeah. Awesome. And there's other recipes too we have about requiring discount codes to check out. So you could imagine if you're using discount codes as a gate to protect your membership site so that not just anyone can register, only people with a discount code. The same could be true here. If you use that gate, there's no incentive or discount, but it's, hey, like when you're ready to come back, you're gonna need a code. Here's a code we generated for you.
Well, that's it. And I don't have any events to talk about of what's next.
Well, we do have an ask for your help for everyone. We want everyone to give us ideas. So if you're in our Slack community, Sam put a ask out in the community channel yesterday, 2 days ago.
Yesterday.
Asking for volunteers. Do you want to come on and be interviewed and share about your membership project and all the things that you've customized with Paid Memberships Pro? Do you want to come share like something unique that you're doing in your business that you think could help the rest of the community? Or is there some black box you want us to explain in a live event with you? So if you can drop those comments on that thread in the Slack community or reach out to us on our contact form, we pick the things that are top of mind for us. So business challenges that we're facing, new features that we want to demonstrate and create content for, but there's also pain points that you all are experiencing that I think these live events can really support. So please.
Yes, and while I have the dates for 2026, I don't have the topics.
Right.
So I need help filling in those gaps.
Yes, please. The drip add-on, yes. That's one, and I also have it slated for our first quarter of development to do like a good pass on. It's been a time since we've overhauled and improved that one. So yeah, we'll keep in touch, Katie. We'll definitely reach out to hear how you're using it and where it's falling short and what we could improve about it. We'd love to hear that. Yeah, cool.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, everyone, have a good rest of the year. We're going to close out 2025 and have a happy new year, however you celebrate, wherever you are around the world. I don't know what I'll be doing, banging pots and pans in the street.
I'll be hiding in my closet with my animals, trying to get them calm from the fireworks.
Our dogs couldn't be more different. We had fireworks in our driveway last year, and all 3 of my dogs were outside like, this is fun. What are we doing? We were like, get away from the fireworks. And Sam's dog is like...
The dog and the cat will like freak out over a champagne cork. So you can't imagine fireworks.
Oh my gosh. Too bad. Yes. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Jim. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.
Thank you, everybody.
I hope you got some value out of what you just watched. If you're serious about building a profitable membership site, the fastest way to launch or scale is with a premium plan at paidmembershipspro.com. We've made it as affordable as possible to get started, and most people who upgrade stick with us for years. Why? Because they're making money, and we keep delivering expert support, premium add-ons, and a private community of over 1,000 creators building businesses just like yours. Click the link to compare plans or keep learning. We'll see you in the next video.